What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ro here. First and foremost, I want to say happy mother effing new year. New year, new me, new deck. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about some of the most decks you guys are going to be seeing everywhere throughout this year. I don't know when I'm going to upload this video. It may be going to drop it New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. So if I do drop it on New Year's Eve, y'all please drive safe tonight. People be crazy. People out here driving reckless. Take an Uber, please. Take an Uber. So I'm gonna be talking about the top 5 best decks to pick up. That's gonna be everywhere. These are the decks you guys gonna be seeing at locals. Everyone's gonna be playing them because you guys already know Yu-Gi-Oh is about to change. The ban list drops on the 1st, depending on when you get this video. So with that being said, I think these decks are gonna be everywhere because they're just really that good. Starting off with the deck I'm currently gonna be playing in this upcoming meta, Fire King. Fire King is gonna be everywhere in the upcoming meta, but not just standard Fire King, guys. Fire King variants. So we already know the regular version of Fire Kings will be ran everywhere, from the Snake Eyes variants to people maybe even doing the Dogmatica, which is the second most popular variant on the market. However, the other versions that are going to be ran, like the Trapagate build, is going to be pretty good as well. Alongside of my personal favorite, the Pure build. The Pure build is also going to be really good because all the Fire King monsters have effects that resolve off the graveyard. Guess what goes with cards that resolve off the graveyard? Skill Drain. Guess what's at 3? Skill Drain. Guess what's very powerful? Skill Drain. And considering the fact that I predict a lot of players are going to take out a lot of stuff from their main deck that outs Floodgates, I think Skill Drain Pure Fire King deck should be really solid. I'm personally I'm trying to tweak it out right now. I like it. My last locals, I didn't do too hot with it because I'm still learning the Fire King deck. The deck is very skill intensive. However, when you have big original Garunics, the OG coming back, blowing up boards, when you're flipping Skill Drain and your opponent's little monsters that don't have a lot of attack power, you can get some easy attack points in and just get still free games because you have a freaking Skill Drain on board. Skill Drain, if you guys do not know what it does, flip it up, pay 1,000, negate all monster effects on the field. Really good, really powerful. So I think Pure and Fire Kings are just going to be everywhere in general, coming to this format right now. So be on the lookout. It's going to be at locals, 3 structure decks. You can pick up and go. Next deck that's going to be everywhere is anything with Horus. Similar to the Faithful Token engine. Remember, you guys remember that engine that was everywhere like 2 years ago? I think the Horus engine is going to be a little bit everywhere as well. The engine is really good. With the Grace Sarcophagus card, when it sends a card from the hand to the graveyard, to send a Horus from deck to the graveyard that you use up to 4 times. Send your materials. You can send that Eminence Stew to bring himself back. When you attack with a Horus monster because of the Grace Sarcophagus, you can send a card from deck to the graveyard. Considering Fire Kings is predicted to be one of the better decks of the format, the regular good build with the Snake Eyes engine, and they all resolve off destruction effects, a lot of people will be upticking in Horus. There's Horus Branded. There's going to be Horus Link versions. Probably even Horus Sky Striker. I'm pretty sure somebody will cook that up in the kitchen. The engine is pretty flexible. I wouldn't even be surprised if I see Horus Fire King, because it's just a generic spellcaster engine that can pretty much build a deck off itself. I've even seen some 60 card POW variants as well. So I think Horus engine will be everywhere in the upcoming format. Maybe slow down mid-format if they ever get hit on the next ban list, which we probably won't get until like April. However, with that being said, be on the lookout, man, for Horus engines at your shop. Everyone's gonna be playing it. Don't sleep. Thing about the sucks about the Horus engine, though, they do resolve around the graveyard. So if you got a deck like Heroes, since the cards say send to the graveyard and the cards have to be in the graveyard to bring themselves back out, you guys are in a good position. Or if you guys any deck that can main deck D-Shifter and they draw the shifter, you're pretty much in a good position for the Horus deck. But expect that deck and engine to be everywhere, just different versions, different variants. Speaking of different versions and different variants, branded decks. Branded Bishop is still a solidly good deck. Branded Horus is going to be a good deck. Branded in general is out here. Branded Fusion is a 1-card OTK. The deck can still lock you out with the Winged Dragon Ra combos. The deck could just do a lot for so much very little. Main deck super poly, and honestly speaking, real talk, in the start of a fresh format, why wouldn't people play this deck? It's going to be everywhere just simply based off the fact that it's easy to play. It's been around for a while. It's easy to pick up. It's not that expensive. Yeah, I mean, there's probably a few extra cards, but for the average budget player that's gonna go to locals, bruh, you guys are gonna see branded everywhere. So be on the lookout, man. Good cards for that deck. Um, Anti-spell fragments, for example, good card to just slow them down. They are going to be running like a heavy bestial engine because they can just use their own graveyard to fuel the bestials. And then when the bestials leave the field, they send your stuff to the graveyard as well as the branded continuous spell that states that you can pretty much special summon a branded monster from the graveyard when your opponent special summons a monster, and then you draw a card. So they have the branded deck. I'm sorry, not branded, the bestial continuous spell. The branded deck, branded bestial, however, whatever variant of branding you want to make, I predict that being everywhere in the start of the format. Maybe slow down, but it's kind of like Heroes. At one point, 2015, 2016, everyone played it because it's easy deck to play. You get free wins. Next up, Sky Striker. So I think Sky Striker is going to be everywhere as well. Once again, guys, these aren't going to be the best decks to run. I just think that some of these are going to be really good as well, like the Fire King variants, but I honestly predict Sky Striker coming back and being everywhere on the local scene because of Star Goblin. 37 card Sky Striker deck, upping your consistency. There's other spell cards you can run. Like I said, you probably run out some cool techie Sky Striker Horus variant. The sky is the limit with the deck. People are hyped up. We got SP Little Knight adding more power to the deck. Sky Striker is a skill-intensive deck that really resolve on outgrinding the opponent. And honestly, getting some fast OTKs with the Widow Anchor to negate the monster back and snatch it, the monster. And then also, if you combo that in, which is like triple chop thrust, to go a bit of talents, to go activate your talents, take another monster, link, and just attack. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna be getting OTKs. If you ever played against a good Sky Striker player, you guys know what I'm saying. But the main thing about Sky Striker, about Upstart is, it's just a good card, man. I think Upstart Goblin, just speaking about that card really quick, this is going to be everywhere in general in the upcoming format because it's a solidly good card. 37 card decks. Everybody finna go crazy with that, especially Sky Striker because it's a spell. We have 3 more spells in the graveyard. All their spells get their secondary effects to go off, which is what makes that deck really good. Of course, I know there's going to be somebody in the comment section saying, hey, Droll still exists. Droll kind of craps on Striker. You guys are correct. However, that don't mean people ain't going to play the deck. So I think people going to be having that deck a lot at locals. So be on the lookout for it. Plus, there's new support coming out, so everyone's going to be testing it out, prepping for that new support. And the last deck I want to talk about, and shout out to my boy Yasin for bringing this to my attention. Check out Yasin, awesome YouTuber. Orcus variants. Orcus is a deck I predict that's going to be a little bit of everywhere in the local scene, and then this is just going to die out. Reason being, I saw a Yasin video. I'll see if I can have the images in this clip that I'm talking about right now, where if you Foolish Berry, I think the one that just got unbanned, the Harp Horror, you get like a full combo with a big beefy board. And if I know anything, you sit 1-card combos is nutty in Yu-Gi-Oh, especially going unchecked, especially with Orcus being the meta. However, I do know we got the Bestials, and I do know we got Diddy Crows, and I do know we have the Droll and Livebirds. But a lot of players have been cooking up some Orcus combos. I've been seeing it a lot on Facebook, which means that deck will be everywhere at the start of this format. And then I predicted this dying out because, I mean, once people get used to it, all right, we'll start our Bestials. We're not gonna let this Orcus stuff pop off like that. We gotta start our Bestials and be good. So yeah, man, post out an opinion about this video in the comment section down below. Do you guys think these decks will be everywhere? Let me know. And once again, I'm not saying these will be the best decks to run for the format. I think that's kind of already set in stone. Everybody know Rescue Race, everybody know Fire Kings. I'm just beating the dead horse at this point, but I think it is a good conversation to have about the decks that you guys are going to see everywhere. So that way, going into locals, you guys won't be surprised. You can kind of already have a tech in your side deck and or meta deck for said deck. So it's your boy Rogue Hero, and I'm signing out, man. Hope you guys have a happy New Year's. And I'm tired of talking because this is the second time I had to film this video. I just bought a new green screen, tried it out, didn't like it. But yeah, man, if you guys want more discussions, let me know. I was supposed to have a vlog for you guys, but yeah, really busy with work this week. They made me work a lot of overtime because we had extended store hours, which led me not being able to go to locals. But it should be a vlog next week. And yeah, all right, man. Peace, stay innovative. Deuce.